Alright, hello YouTube and welcome. I say hello YouTube because I can't imagine there are more than a handful of people here on our Vubly second channel already. See, we've got one person here though. I need a doctor. Says first. Indeed, sir, you are first. Hello there. I imagine basically everyone is here for Doubt and Goku versus Up in the Max, which will start in around 30 minutes, assuming Doubt isn't late, of course. But we've all been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. But yeah, we've got about 30 minutes, and I decided to use this small amount of time to make a bit of incremental progress on the Let's Play. I did say I was going to finish it before the end of the year. Will I stick to my promise with that? Who knows? But chipping away at it like this will certainly help. We're going to jump right into the second campaign of Rise of Rome campaigns, the expansion campaigns. This one is mostly, if not all, about Julius Caesar. This is going to be an episode from early in his life when he was captured by pirates and he was ransomed back to Rome, and basically he told the pirates, I'm going to come back and kill you, and that he did. He went back with the fleet and wiped out all of the pilots from around Corsica and Sardinia, and that's it. We're going to be symbolically doing that in this mission by destroying all of the docks that the pirates have on this map. I suppose it's actually quite a geographically accurate map almost, because we're starting off in the top right here on this little peninsula. We're going to go down the road here, take over a small sort of like seaside fishing village almost, a little harbour of our own, and build a fleet and venture out to the islands to the west in the Mediterranean, which are representing Corsica and such. And we're going to go and kill those dastardly pirates. Going to be mostly a naval scenario. Just as soon as Caesar makes his way down here and takes control of a Gaia village. Going to start off by throwing up more towers to protect that shoreline, because we're going to have lots of ships just coming, and a real issue here is that those two towers that I started off with don't have any range upgrades, and they just don't get upgraded. Something about them being Gaia originally, they just don't benefit from those upgrades. So I won't put too much effort into actually repairing those ones, because in the end I'd be better served by having my own towers standing on those useful spots. Just noticing that Caesar doesn't actually regenerate here. That must have been an Age of Empires 2 feature for... well, it is an Age of Empires 2 feature, but it must have been first introduced in Age of Empires 2 that heroes regenerate. I was thinking it would apply to Caesar here, but it does not. Arabia, go go go! There's Taurasimed 91. Yeah, it's going to be in less than 30 minutes now if Doubt's on time. Although I'm saying if Doubt's on time and you watch it, ends up being someone other than Doubt that it's late in the end. You can guarantee it, can't you? There's an enemy heavy transport coming. Dubious as to how effective that micro actually was, or worthwhile. Gonna throw up a second dock because we really need to build up that naval presence very quickly in this scenario. Or there are going to be a lot of enemy ships here. Don't know how aggressive they're going to be, but there are a lot of them on the map. Going to see what we can find. I think there are 3 civilizations in total. Yeah, 3. The red one is quite weak. I think the brown are the most advanced. They're in the south, and then the yellow ones are pretty advanced as well. They're over in the west. I think the red ones just stay in the tool age, so they're not much of a threat to us. Found some extra gold here that we can make use of. Don't think these islands are heavily controlled by the enemy, so that's a good find. On the time, we've got about 20 minutes, still quite a long time actually. I think we'll be able to get a fair amount done. So yeah, to those who watch this on YouTube later, sorry that it will be an abbreviated episode of the AOE1 Let's Play if that's what you're more interested in. Here we go. Luckily for Red's island presence. I'm quite surprised we haven't been besieged more on the shoreline. Just from memory of playing this scenario in the past. Generally I encountered a lot more enemy naval aggression against your starting base. But for whatever reason they're choosing to be quite passive this time. Extra stone if ever we want it. We're already more or less doing okay for defending our main island. I can't think that we'll truly need that many more towers or anything at this point. Here's some of the more menacing opponents, the fire galleys. They do incredible amounts of damage to galleys when they get close, even more so than Age of Empires 2 fire ships. They're also fast, like I think they're faster than the triremes here. So there's not much you can do against them other than little freezer. Good job I noticed this actually. A couple of stray stone thrower hits on my Caesar and he could have been down quite quickly. He's only on like 153 HP. I better make it a priority to heal him up actually. And these towers need repairing before I lose them. That was actually a nasty little attack that they just did. Particularly as I wasn't really expecting it and really noticing it. Ooh. Yeah, lots of fire guys on the map. Just sinking those isolated triremes so easily. Probably should have held my tongue when I was saying, oh, they're not really attacking me very much. Because they've really kicked it up a notch now. Shame I couldn't sink this transport. That's a lot of stone throwers being dropped off. I want to make sure they don't get any cheap shots on the Julius Caesar. These yellow people seem to be on neutral almost, like they don't seem to attack properly. Anyway, let's get ballistics. That's really useful at this point. Those triremes died, or were sunk even, to use a slightly more correct term. Little freeze again. Pretty annoying when that happens. Got a temple up here in the back to keep Caesar up there. That seems like a good idea. Avoid any unwanted mishaps. Really need to destroy some docks just to slow down the flow of ships. It's getting quite difficult to make much ground up. Let's get that priest built. Keep Caesar alive. How are we doing for time? 12 minutes. So there's another red dock here somewhere. Actually, no, I'm heading towards the yellow civilization at the bottom here. No, brown, not yellow. Red is in here. So we can go and get the last red dock from there. They're not a big threat, of course, because they're still in the Tool Age, still with scout ships, but they are like an annoying little fly. Ah, that's why the food income slowed down such a lot. Forever mourning the lack of a farm queue in this game. After the food to get catapult triremes. I was saying for like 10 minutes that it's a good idea to heal him and I still hadn't done it. 'There we go. Able to collect catapult triumphs. Kind of need those to lay siege to the brown civilization and the yellow one because they are quite powerful. They will have some good towers and such on the shorelines. Ten minutes until Master Arabia 2v2. I'm just going to check the tournament lobby briefly. Check they don't show up early. Zuppy is here. Rubenstock's here, probably as a spectator. I think that's all that's here so far. Nobody else. There's another game going to be going on half an hour later as well. You'll be able to see Doubt and Goku versus Zuppy in the max right here with me on Ruby's stream. Half an hour later, so at 20:30 GMT, Nikov and Miguel versus Fire and Degao, which is going to be awesome. That's going to happen on Ruby Official with Nilly. So lots to look forward to tonight. be an idea to leave like a red dock alive just to trade with a bit, just to keep the gold income. There is plenty of extra gold on this map to mine, but it won't be the worst idea. It just depends if ships will keep coming out of it. Like whether red has free resources that will make them keep producing extra scout ships or not. Look at this guy, just dodging shots forever. What a hero. Get out of it. Right, let's set those guys to neutral. These little freezes I keep getting are really annoying. God damn it. I wish ballistics was better in this game. It's just impossible to kill the AI sometimes with their like infinite micro of every unit. And the fact that the ballistics overcompensates and then it misses. Yeah, I swear these guys have got some like free resources trickling in, because I don't know where they're getting the food to keep replacing these villagers. Screw it, I think we can make do without trading with these guys. They're just going to be annoying. Oh, that's interesting. Have to send Julius Caesar to deal with that. See if I can get them to kill each other. No, RAP my land economy. I guess I can maybe convert one. Yeah, I got the conversion. That's nice. This guy's still alive, that's the main thing. Everything else we can deal with. Huh. What a rogue. Oh, they've destroyed most of my houses. It's a cunning ploy. Oh. That's slightly more worrying from the sort of keeping Julius Caesar alive perspective. That tower there. I'm all this off. Yeah, they're going the other way. Alright, seems 3 of the 4 players are here for Arabia 2 versus 2, so I'm going to cut this AoE one Let's Play short now, and we'll go and get ready for that, because we're only waiting on Doubt, I think, by the looks of it. So let us return and go and get ready for that. This was just to fill some time before the start. We will now transition to Age of Empires 2